You want us to keep playing house while shit burns down around us. Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? You have now tuned into my power recap. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet done so. And also be sure to share this video wherever you like to share videos. And make sure you press the all notifications because they be playing around sometimes. Okay? Let's do a shout out to Philip Jackson. Who was like, good review, but you ain't hot with all them clothes on. See, what had happened was, it was a bummy night for me, okay? It was one of those nights where I actually had my clothes that I go to sleep in up under my sweater. So when you see that sweater, that means that I'm just trying to do it, but it might be kind of late or whatever. Something's going on, and I'm just putting on the sweater to cover up whatever's underneath. So that's the little insider addition for you, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this review slash recap of what happened. Okay, now let's start off with the title. So the title was Forgot About Dre. So we already knew shit was about to go down with Dre. You know, I kind of missed him. You know, all that sexiness. I can't even lie, okay? I can't even lie. I was definitely missing Dre. And yeah, like it was kind of clever how, Forgot About Dre. Y'all remember that from back in the days? Those of you that's like older, y'all probably remember Forgot About Dre with Eminem. Remember that song? Slim Shady. Okay, so Dre, we start off crazy. Like Donovan is trying to make sure that Dre gets to where he gotta go. He's about to leave his little safe house or whatever. And shit gets crazy, okay? All the shooters and them, they come and they trying to take out whoever is in there. Like, they had that shotgun, opened up the door, and yeah, they was ready. But Donovan and his people put up a good fight. Donovan especially, I mean, he was the MVP of this moment. Like, he really was like holding down heaven. Despite Dre telling him, like, pass me up. And in my head, I'm like, yo, it's about to get crazy. I'm like, yo, Donovan is about to get shot with a little girl. And Dre gonna be tight because he gonna be like, yo, he should have gave me my daughter. But nah, that's not even what happened. Like, yo, Donovan really was holding her down to the fullest. Donovan was doing the damn thing. He was like holding on to her, at the last moment when, he passed her over, whatever. And the old Dre came back. I mean, I don't know what he thought he was doing, but you in federal custody right now. Like, it's a different ball game. This is not just the cops. And Donovan was there, he got shot, he got wounded trying to protect the dude and his daughter. And Donovan, you see the blood coming out a little bit. And then all of a sudden, you see Dre go pick up a gun and he's like, nah, don't do this. Like, yo, you better than this. Don't do this. He's like, yo, you one of them dudes that think that you good, but you actually bad. That's what Dre was telling Donovan. Like, you're not one of the good guys. So he ends up taking the gun. And the part that really made me feel like, yo, ACS needs to be called right now. Is that homie Zed let his daughter look at him while he shot this man who protected her? Like, that shit was messed up. It really was. I mean, she's little, but still, like, stuff like that, sometimes it sticks with you. She even had the blood on her forehead. Like, it was not a pretty situation. So he ends up trying to flee the scene of the crime with his daughter and be out and pretend like just everything just got crazy. Him and his daughter was the only two that survived this craziness. It's crazy because Donovan even said, like, yo, I got little ones at home just like you. Like, come on, I got a daughter. And he still did it. Like, boom, no mercy. Ruthless. But anyway, he's trying to flee and get out of Well, I don't know where he was trying to go, but he was trying to go somewhere. He had some kind of tickets. I don't remember if it was plane tickets or if it was train tickets, but it was tickets to get out. But the cops apprehended him right there, took his daughter, and yeah, when he seen Sax is like, yo, we not done with you. You still gotta go through this. Like, there is no choice. You have to do this. This is a must. This is your duty. This is your calling, okay? Now Keisha, she's really like the first lady, okay? Tommy got her prancing around. She came through with the mother glasses on, like I can't even put them on right now because they're prescribed, and it ain't gonna work because I got contacts on. So yeah, came through styling, honey, like yeah, that's me. I'm the HBIC. What? Bow down, bitches. So yeah, he's like teaching her some of the operations and showing her where the pills is and where this is. And, just getting her really feeling like she's connected. Like she's part of everything. And so I'm just like, okay. So yeah, she learning. Now Alicia Jimenez, she's still in jail, obviously. But Sax goes to visit her because of everything that just went down. But of course she's like, I'm a little busy right now. There's no way that I could have did those things. Like, maybe you should just let me go home to Mexico, so that I can be prosecuted there and, see my family because they're grieving the loss of my brother, who I just so happened to kill, Pretty much, I mean, she's the one who did. But, she's a boss. And I'm pretty sure she's big time where she come from. So if she was to go back to Mexico, I'm pretty sure that she would be released. And she would be able to do an even bigger cartel out there and get new people, a new crew. So, like, yeah, that wouldn't have been a good idea. And then on some passive aggressive stuff, she tries to say that, if she's still worried because she's in there, so if she's worried, that means Dre's gonna be worried. And I'm just like, yo, this is so slick with it, but I like it. Me gusta. It's like something about her. I was just, Now, Tommy's boss, which is Jason, he also has his eyes on Alicia. And he wants Tommy to bring her to him, because he still has business that he wants to work out. Little does he know, he also had the same or similar conversation with Ghost, and he also tells him that he wants him to bring her in as well. So he's like playing some little game here, where it's like the Hunger Games. Who wants it the most? And anybody who does that didn't have to pay him. So yeah, it's pretty much the Hunger Games. Do you want to eat? Or you want to bring this bitch into me? Which one? So, of course that means that they gonna put in that work and try to get her. Yeah. Yeah, he told, and Jamie is really trying to get out the game. He told him like, yo, I'm a clean man right about now. Like, I can't be doing stuff like this. He's like, well, you need to repay your debts because you took down one of my men. Like, now he got that holding over his head, Yo, these people, they be the worst. Now, Tasha and Tommy, they meet up to smoke a little weed and do a little chat. And they both starting to get low on money because he got to keep on giving this dude money. And, and she ain't getting money like that because she ain't with Ghost anymore. She's really trying to separate. So now she's just like, she may even have to get a job. Ooh, dirty. So, she ain't really feeling that. She's trying to come up with she's trying to come up with ways to, kind of support herself since she ain't getting what she needs to support her lifestyle, her lavish lifestyle. Well, it's not as lavish anymore, but, still, she needs to be able to support herself and her habits and, everything she do. Meanwhile, Tyreek is making a whole ton of little money there in his school. he is, honey, he's selling the pills to the kids and just, you know, making bundles and bundles of money from stuff that, what's his name had, Kanan had left. So, yeah, he making that money right about now. So, yeah. Him and his crew seems to be like the new generation of Tasha, Tommy, and Jamie. Well, Ghost, I should say. This is the Ghost version. You know, just because it seems like the girl's gonna be the one holding him down. The white boy is like kind of like the sidekick, learning from him, and he listens to him, you know, until shit hits the fan. But he's watching, looking, and learning, and you know, so I don't know, the new generation. You know, people just follow what they see, and looks like Tyreek is definitely keeping the dream alive, right? So Tasha's mama's been hustling a little something because she's been watching. I don't remember the daughter's name. I done seen her. I could probably count how many times I've seen her on my fingers. You know, over the last 6 seasons. So yeah, I don't remember her name. It'll come back to me, but at the moment I don't remember it. But anyway, she went to go pick her up, and she's noticed that her mother is getting money to like take care of the neighborhood kids or whatever. So now she's starting to, you know, get that mindset like, what can we do? So later on, she did ask, like, have a little discussion with her mother. And she's like, you know what, maybe we can open up a daycare, because if somebody hurts himself or whatever, what if you become liable for that, you know? But if they have a daycare, they have insurance and coverage and, you know, all stuff that's going to hold you down when shit starts going south. So my mother's like, you know what also sounds good? Retirement. If you would get your shit together with your husband. Yo, her mother is, and a lot of old school people be willing to do this. That's why they be miserable and then they die. You know what I mean? Because they're willing to sacrifice happiness to be in a miserable, shitty ass relationship. Let it be for money or for kids. It just be like you're giving away your whole entire life for stuff. For everything except your happiness, you know what I mean? And then you just, every day you just looking at this person in disgust because they done cheated and you can't get over it. Or you're looking at this person in disgust because, you know, you just despise them so much or whatever, you know? And you're just like, man, I wish I could do more with my life. And I feel like that's what her mother's trying to push on to her and tell her, you know, fix your shit so we don't gotta work so hard, okay? Because we was good before. This man knows how to bring the money in, okay? I guess her mother got so used to living comfortably that this is a big change for her. And she's older now, so it's like, man, I was living so good. Now it's like, I gotta work, you know, watch little kids and stuff like that. Like, this ain't popping. I want to be happy in my old age. She probably had it good for a while because they've been together for years, you know, and now she all the way up there in age. Now she got to hustle and bustle. So when Tyreek goes to see his mama, he, you know, she got a little New York apartment, very similar to this one, you know, just real modest and just like regular, you know, just like those regular folks. And, you know, he was saying his little shit or whatever. You know how kids don't care. They be talking. It's like, you know, could have been bigger. So he finds out that, you know, the father's not really helping. So he pulls out a wad of cash and she's just like, where you get that from? And of course he ain't want to tell her the truth. He tells her that, you know, it's from Kanan and some stuff that he left over. And she's just like, nah, I don't want that money. That's dirty money. Like, girl, when you start, you just don't want it because it's Kanan's money, but you know you kind of want it. But her pride is what's preventing her from accepting it. Because you've been taking dirty money for years. Just because it belongs to Kanan. Girl, bye. Anyway, so, and then, what's his name comes over, Ghost, because he wants to let her know that he ain't going to be able to have the daughter for the weekend or whatever amount of days you're supposed to have her. She's like, you came all the way over here to tell me this? So she was kind of done with Tyreek and his smart ass mouth because he was complaining about everything, about the fact that he didn't really have a room set up. He didn't want to sleep on no air mattress. He was just done. So he's like, she was like, you know what? Maybe you should take your son, take him, since he was pretty much being ungrateful and borderline disrespectful. So she was just over it. I know she's stressed out and she didn't want to deal with him. So he ends up going over to Ghost's house to spend the night. And he was still pretending with Ghost a little bit, because Ghost found out that he knew about Tommy not being dead, and he's like, yo, like, if you still rocks with this dude, like, I can't mess with you because that means you're too close to him. Like, you need to just cut ties. He pretends like he's going to, and he's daddy's boy, but that little dude is full of okay, he's full of crap, and he cannot be trusted. It's sad, but sometimes the people closest to you, the people that you gotta watch like a hawk. All right, I done seen that firsthand, honey. I'm talking from experience. So now Tyreek, after that, he was out there. Well, before we get to that part, so there's a new woman in town, and her name is, I believe it was Ramona Garrity. So she's a public staffer. She had came in, she done fired a whole bunch of people on Tate's staff, and she is trying to find out who Jamie is and what his affiliation is with Tate and his political team and all that stuff. So, yeah, she goes to see Jamie, and the girl looked at this man. Like, I don't know, like, she looked at him like her panties was starting to get wet. Like... like that gleam in your eye, when the pum pum start to tinkle. Yo, that's the look that she had in her eyes, like, no lie. Like, it was like, whoop, whoop, whoop. So, yeah, later on, there was another scene that they showed where they was having like a campaign meeting, and Jamie comes in, and Tate looked like he was vexed. He looked mad. And, they both kind of like double teamed him a little bit. Now he's going to be like joining Tate and helping him out and just kind of being out there. And Tate is like, I don't really need help. He's like, no, this is my best friend. I'm like, yo, this dude is a bullshit. But I love it though. I love it. Let me put these scissors down before I poke myself. So he was just like, yo, this man is my best friend, and I'll be proud to help him out. And, homie was just upset, and he was like, and she had said, like, that Tasha and him are going to be helping out or whatever and doing certain things. And he was like, well, unfortunately, my wife is not going to be able to take part because we're going through difficult times and we're getting a divorce. And once she heard that, that little gleam, tinkle, tinkle, it was back. I was like, yo, I know that look. I know it. She was just like, I can't even do it with a straight face right now because I'm just like, I'm thinking about it. So now Tyreek, he's making them boss moves, okay? There was people in his room, the white dude and two of his white girls. That girl, the new girl, she came through. I don't know her name yet. What's her name? I'm going to listen next time. I just don't know. She came through, honey. And he was like, y'all got to get out. I was like, well, hot diggity damn, boss. So, yeah, they had to leave after that. White dude pretty much got sunned real quick. And his two little chicks. So, it was literally so him and the girl could play chess. Like, and that's what was going down. But, it was cool. It seemed like they really vibing. She lost her brother. She knows that he lost his sister, whatever. So, they definitely share that hurt, that pain. And I feel like finally somebody was actually listening to him. Because I feel like, of course the parents lost a child too. But they were so busy playing the blame game that nobody really like saw Tyreek. He didn't get the help that he should have gotten, like good therapy for a long period of time. He didn't get to speak to anyone, pour out his heart or anything. It's just like things just kept going, kept going. His parents are getting a divorce. Angela's this, that. You know, it's just so much going on that I feel like is a lot for him to handle. You know, not definitely not forgiving or putting to side his bad behavior, but there's a reason for everything, and that has a lot to do with the reason why he's been such a little asshole. You know what I mean? It's a lot of because of that. He never really got to vent, never really got to take out his frustration. It's just like people keep dying and shit keeps happening around him, and you know, people that he care about keep on dying. So anyway, so yeah, she was just like, you know, you're not alone. Like, I'm here for you, and I feel like that's what he needed. So I feel like their bond is gonna get really, really strong as time goes on. So I'm wondering if her family has like a similar situation as far as like how she's in there, because she was saying how like her brother died like a stupid way. She didn't really get into it, but I'm wondering if it was like something with drug affiliation or gang affiliation or anything like that, because it's like, how could you afford this place? Although she still is struggling. So maybe they just have good jobs. I mean, I guess we'll find out perhaps later on as time progresses. So Councilman Tate, he has Tasha have dinner with both him and Ramona. And, you know, he was trying to be all politically correct. And she's just like, cut the bullshit. Like, there's no cameras here. I know what you're about. Don't think that I don't know that you use my daughter's name to get yourself ahead in the game. Like, I'm not, like, what do you want? Let's cut to the chase. You know, just point blank period. And, you know, they tell her that they pretty much need her to continue playing house with Jamie, and they will help her out. They'll do what she wants. You know, so it's crazy how she's forming this ally with this new woman once again, as well as Tate, but I feel like this woman is going to be doing her man pretty soon. So it's going to be like another Angela type of situation. And hopefully she doesn't get too into this whole, like, getting back into the Jamie bed situation, you know, where she gets caught up again and gets her feelings hurt. Because I feel like that could be the next thing that happens. But I guess we shall see. In regards to that whole situation, so now they're going to help her to open up this official business for her mom. So this little daycare. So things is about to get, you know, a lot better. I feel like she wants to do this as well so she can wash money. But we'll get into a little more about that next. So Lakeisha, she's being a pure idiot in this game, and she's doing the most. She wants to be the forefront in the face and just get herself caught up because, like, bitch, there are cameras everywhere. You are now involved with kidnapping of a felon as well as the murder of this felon. Like, dude, what are you doing with your life? And you have a son to think about. Like, who's going to take care of him? Because I haven't seen no daddy. What are you doing? Like, she's just getting so caught up in the game. And with this Tommy dude, like, damn, that good? He got that devil D? That's what it seemed like. I mean, okay, white boy. He might be a little bit... I think she did say that before, right? I think she did in one of the previous episodes. So, yeah. So, Alicia was in the courtroom dressed to kill, looking great, I might add. Not in no orange jumpsuit. Not for her. About to get trial. And they give her water. She drinks the water, and she literally starts choking. At first, I thought it was play choking, but I find out that one of the security guards that were there, he actually got paid like $10,000 to slip her a different drink and then like switch it out when nobody was paying attention back to normal, so that if they was to test it, it's regular. So she starts coughing profusely, and I thought it was a trick. But nah, it was real. She was really choking. Take her to the bathroom. Lakeisha's in the bathroom. So when they checked the stalls, there was one that was out of order. They didn't check that one. She was right there. She texts Tommy like she's in the bathroom. She exits. And I'm like, yo. And the crazy thing about it, Jamie saw her. So he already knows she was part of it. So when he goes outside, he actually sees the ambulance that came Do I look like the ambulance folk? My hair's in a ponytail. That's why it's like this. I just felt like I found the hat, and I felt like it was the right thing to do. So yeah, they had their little hats on, EMT stuff. So yeah, they done took her to Jason, and this man was mad because it was supposed to be him doing it, and Tommy kind of beat him to the punch. So he's like double mad when he saw Tommy, like. And the crazy thing about it too was that Dre got a glimpse of Ghost when they was all at the courthouse. So now Jason talks to Alicia. He wants all her contacts and all that stuff. She ain't giving up shit. She just pretty much said, go F yourself. Go to hell. You done. You ain't getting nothing from me. I'm staying a boss forever. And he shoots her twice. Boom, boom. Tommy's like, yo, you made us go all through this trouble just so you could kill her? Like, dude. He did not portray it like that. Like, the way that he said he wanted to do it was totally different. He just wanted to get, the ports and this and that. And if she's dead, then he won't be able to get this and get that. And he ends up killing her anyway. So it was like, dude is like, what's the point? Like, he started to see a little bit clearer and see that homie's really playing him out. And, what's his name also got to see, like, dude is really playing him out. So I'm like, I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to progress as time goes on. Now, James has to go to Dance with the Devil and see, what the hell's the man named? Simon again. He needs to get some money because he has to keep on giving this Jason dude money, and now he's starting to really run out of money. And, he's legit. So he don't got money like that. Like, money's blowing money fast, okay? So Simon says that he will give him the money. He's glad to do it, of course, because white lives matters. And he's glad to have a stake in Rena's legacy. And it's killing Jamie to have to even go to this man. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, that's how he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, because I feel like he done swore this man off. They done had their war of the words, but this is like the wealthiest person that he knows. Gotta get back to that white money. So now Keisha, she thinks that she's big time a shatta gal now, because she done did her first crime, honey. So now Tommy, he comes in with a sulky face. You know how dudes be doing. I know what y'all be doing. And you be like, what's wrong, baby? Yo, I gotta. So he's pretty much saying that he gotta ask. He wants to ask Tasha to help him because he gotta clean money again, because he ain't making money as fast as he was before. So she was like, so you want to do it in my shop and have Tasha come through, blah, blah, blah. She's like, you know what? We don't need her. F it. I got this. And she's like, yeah, I'm sure. I got it, baby. Like, I'm ready. And I'm just like, she's like, I know what to do now. And I'm just like, bitch, you're going to go to jail. You're not learning. Like, you getting dumber and dumber as this season progresses. Like, she's making me so tight. But I feel, this is what I was talking about, the cleaning money. I feel like this is the same thing that Tasha wants to do. So perhaps he might have two sources to clean money. I don't know how this is going to work out, but it might be better. Especially because I feel like her ass going to get locked up, or she going to F up something if she doing it by herself, because Tasha was the brains of the operation. And on top of that, Tasha's an accountant. We can't forget that. So she has the knowledge and expertise, despite her not utilizing her skills legitimately, legally. She still got him at the end of the day. So Sax is trying to make sure he keeps that iron grip on Dre. And now they're taking his daughter from him. So, he's pissed off right now, because he thought with Alicia being gone, like, he was good and he don't gotta think about nothing. But he's like, nah, like, the deal that we had is null and void. You were supposed to testify. You didn't have to do anything. So that means you're free game for the cops, as well as the people on the streets will know you a snitch now. So you're in danger. That's not a good look for a little girl. But don't worry, we'll keep heaven safe for you. So you know this dude. He was like, the only way that you would be able to get out of this is by helping them. And my camera stopped for a minute. So helping them to find out who killed Angela. So that's the name of the game. Who killed Angela? So now he gotta work with them, be on some super snitch shit, and do what he gotta do to try to get his daughter back. So he about to play all sides of the fence, because when it comes to your kids, excuse me, it's, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I know shit about to get crazy. So Ghost reaches out to Tommy now. Here I go with the damn scissors again. Ghost reaches out to Tommy now, and he's like, yo. First of all, Tommy's just like, why are you calling me? What is this about? So he's like, don't you see that Jason's playing both of us? And he kind of went over the scenario like, you was there, I was there. He both have us doing the same job. And on top of that, he kills her like he's playing a game with us. And Tommy's just like, yo, you only want me to help you out because, first of all, I did it better. You know, let's start with that. And second of all, because you don't got nobody right now. So now you turn into me. He was like, yo, let's put this all aside. He's like, nah. Like, make sure I don't see you. I'm going to light you up like a Christmas tree. Okay? And pretty much just shut him down. So now, homie, like, it's crazy how Jamie Ghost is in such a bad position right now that he's going to all the people that he quote unquote hates. Like, that's how you know shit is bad. When it's bad, bad. When you gotta go to people that you freaking want to kill and talk to them. Like, nah. I don't, honestly, like, the way how my pride is set up and my ego is set up, I don't know if I could have did it. You know? I don't know if I really could have did it. Like, it had to be some real crazy shit on the line. But then again, his life is kind of on the line with one of them. So, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to stay alive. But damn, I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys. Definitely make sure you comment down below so I can do my little shout outs or whatever. Thanks for watching. Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I will see y'all on the next one. Later.